Hello, my lovely Aquarians. Thank you for stopping by Moonlit Tarot to get your February 11th, 2021 new moon reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius, Venus, and Jupiter may apply as well. Cross watchers may apply. Basically, we're going to just see what messages come through for you guys between the time of the new moon and the full moon. This particular reading, I am going to tap into the energy of an Aquarius new moon. And so what we are going to be talking about is the things that really, what is the best way for me to say this? The things, you know how people will say in polite society, oh, well, that's different, right? That's different reading about you. So what I want to know, what's quirky about you, what's different, what makes you a little off. That's what we want to explore during this time frame, because that is the energy that the new moon is actually bringing to us. That is a very Aquarius energy. It's just being a bit different and owning that and really celebrating that. That's just an Aquarius thing. And actually, I love Aquarius, but it's because I'm one of those people that's just kind of, different in a way. I myself have an Aquarius moon, so I'm very, very comfortable for this energy. So I'm excited for this new moon, because what it is going to be bringing us information about, manifesting the things that we want. This particular reading is going to be for what's in your sort of best interest at this time, and how you can work with the energy that you already have coming to you and make the most of it. So I pulled a Moonology card from the Moonology deck, the overall basically advice or information for the reading, and we got New Moon in Taurus, which says prosperity lies ahead. So this is good. This is a relief. The way I'm thinking about prosperity, how it relates to this reading and this energy, is prosperity in the unique, whatever it is that makes you unique, okay, is the thing that's bringing you prosperity, okay? Prosperity could be in the form of money, attention, affection. I think a lot of times prosperity of emotional fulfillment, etc. So I feel like this is going to be a good time for you. Also to stock up on whatever that prosperity, however it manifests for you, stock up on whatever that is during this time. All right. So Spirit, at this time I would like to ask. I lost my hold tight, Aquarius. I'm almost there. There we go. All right. Where in your life do you need to experience, where in your life is it getting a little stale, and you need to look at it from a completely different perspective than what you have been or what you're used to? All right. And we got the Hierophant in reverse. This is a Taurus card. This also is indications of organizations, established rules and authority. It can also represent a very powerful religious figure. This is in reverse, all right? So this is about when things are upside down. That's what I heard. When things are upside down and nothing makes sense, okay, within an organization or a church, or even within your own home, the rules don't apply. The rules don't apply anymore. That's interesting. That's an interesting message. Okay, so in some area of your life where it seems like the rules don't apply, or maybe it seems like the rules seem to apply to you and no one else, or it just doesn't really seem fair in some way. Some of the ethics or thoughts behind why things should be this way in this area of your life. Let me give you an example. Well, actually, let me clarify. What is this Hierophant? Some more clarity. What does this Hierophant represent for Aquarius? Three of Wands, making plans. Plans being thwarted. Plans not working out. It seems like, okay, so this could be about a religious organization, maybe something that you've been involved with. Plans were made too hastily. I feel like the bulk, like the control, the power, these people, there was, and this is in a negative way, but there was an assumption that things would go a certain way. And when they didn't go that way, all of your plans were thwarted, okay? And this really does more have to do with an institution, or not really specific to specifically you. And you can, for whatever, plans are just going to go awry, okay? So in any sort of organized effort, and it comes from like traditional, like if this was the traditional way of doing things and the way that things were always done, plans cannot be made, because you cannot move this organization forward the way it was, okay? Because if you do that, it's like you're moving something forward. You're making plans based on tradition. You're making plans on what used to work, moving forward in your life. And these plans will not work. That's why they're in reverse. So the things that brought you, what is it that they say? You can't escape anything in, life except for death and taxes or whatever. Well, this card comes along and says, well, you know what? I'm going to throw a wrench in that. Like, no, oh, you said you couldn't argue with that? Well, maybe you can escape taxes. I'm not going to talk about death right now. Maybe you can escape taxes. Everything is upside down. Things are definitely, and this feels uncomfortable and unstable. Plans cannot be made. Guess what? This, for you, Aquarius, this is where it's your time to shine. This area is where you can step up and say, you know what? All is not lost. It will be okay. I'm going to need to, there is going to become a space in your life, in your community, where you can actually step in, and people for the first time ever are going to want to hear your solutions, because the way of doing things, the way things were, they no longer work. Plans will fall apart. Wow. Interesting message. It does completely apply to this energy. Totally applies. Wow. Such an Aquarius vibe, just like right out the gate. Moving forward. Now let's get more personal, please, Spirit. What parts of themselves, okay? What parts that make them different, What parts are they hiding? What parts do they feel will be rejected? What parts do they still feel will be rejected? What parts of yourself are you still hiding from others, from the world, or for the community at large, Spirit? Please. All right, Aquarius, and we got the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah. I think that there's a part of you that's frustrated with your surroundings. There are some of you that feel like, I get, I heard no use crying over spilt milk. Well, I think you guys might have been, this is going to resonate with some of you. Someone around you may be just crying a lot or whining a lot, or just it's always something. It's always something. Now, here's the thing. Their grief and their feelings are absolutely valid, and they're absolutely real. Yet you are tired. You are like going, look, there is something amazing right in front of you. Maybe it's me, but you're so caught up in what you don't have. This is definitely a self-pity card. Now that it's in reverse, as an Aquarian, I do feel like there's a frustration within you that you're really tired of the self-pity. Here's the thing. This card is about what it is about you that people will reject. And I think what this is talking about is your frustration with having to constantly console somebody, constantly pity someone. This is draining your energy. This isn't working for you anymore. This probably, if you were to actually say to this person, hey, look, you really need to count your blessings. Let's move on. Take my hand. I love you. I understand that you're crying, but can you for right now. Can you stand up? Can we take a walk? Can we take a drink from this brand new cup of wine that you didn't even notice that somebody put in front of you? Okay, can we get some more information about this? This is very interesting. It's a toughening up. It's a toughening up kind of attitude. And it's the thing that you have to hide. It's the thing that you think other people will say, oh, well, this person doesn't care, or this person is trying to invalidate my feelings, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You're getting frustrated. You're getting tired. You're getting tired of that. Can I get some clarity? We've got the 10 of Cups. I feel like you're being kept from just, enjoying your own life and just accepting things the way you are, the way things are. Because really, at the end of the day, whoever's around you and whatever the situation around is going on around you, where this person is just constantly pulling in this, not negative energy, but it's energy. It's draining energy, because of when someone feels sorry and is just upset that things haven't worked out, and they're having emotions. And I really feel like for some of you, it could be like a feeling of grief, and it also could just be like, oh, I didn't get what I wanted. And you're just going, look, you're just crying over spilt milk. There's something that's already been lost. Nothing can be changed. This is keeping you and this person and the whole, energetic field around the whole situation from just relaxing and enjoying what is, because what is actually there right in front of you. And it's like you're the only person that can see it. Yet if you say something about it, you're afraid that people won't understand. That it's not that you're not being compassionate or empathic. It's that you just want everybody to enjoy whatever is left to enjoy. Like maybe there's only 4 pieces of bread, but they're all gone. But the last piece is a cupcake. What, can we just enjoy the cupcake for a minute? No, because everybody's still crying over the 3 pieces of bread. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting, and I really feel like during this moon cycle, you're going to be able to express that more. People are going to be more open to that more. Maybe they're getting tired of hearing their own crying. Hold on. Maybe it's just, hey, this is just a habit. This is just what we're used to doing, And so you can come along, Aquarius, and you can say, hey, you know what? Let's do something a little bit different here. Just think about your approach. Your approach needs to be very gentle. And with a gentle approach, you might be able to shift the energy in a whole room with just a few words or a few sentences, or just introducing the idea that everything really is okay, right? All right, on our last card, we're going to look at what can you enlighten your community about, Aquarius? What should you talk about? What should you speak? What is the thing that others will benefit from hearing? This is a very interesting reading. I'm kind of into it. Totally into it, Aquarius. Queen of Cups in reverse. It's interesting because of the Queen of Cups. I mean, really, she's the mother of the day. She's got a very mothering energy. She also, she's very emotional, very, very emotional. But she's in reverse, and we just got finished talking about this, so I feel like I'm really kind of getting the same message. It's that you can show your love and affection without an emotional outpouring. Okay. It doesn't mean you have less love. And also it doesn't mean you have any less of an ability to be nurturing to the community. I see you, Aquarius, putting your arms around someone who is on the ground. It's almost like someone is sitting down and crying, and I almost see you putting your arms around them. And instead of them pulling you down with them so that you can cry with them, which is what people talk about with empathy and compassion, etc. And maybe that might make you feel more connected to another human being for a moment. Yeah, that's true. But instead of that happening, maybe during this moon cycle, maybe this time in February, that person's going to actually, instead of pulling you down, you're going to be able to lift this person up, okay? Your cool-headedness, your emotional detachment does not keep you from nurturing and being the nurturer of your community. You do not have to be an emotional nurturer. You can nurture without emotion. Okay? Think of the mother that her kid, like, she doesn't say suck it up and get back in the game. No, she sucks it up and she gets back in the game because she's got to feed her kids. Does that mean she doesn't have feelings and she's not nurturing? No, that's very nurturing. She's doing what it is that she needs to do to take care of her kids. If you were going to give somebody a hug, or if you were going to go out and find them something they need and handed them that thing that you hand them during this time, it's going to have a lot more of an impact and a powerful impact and affect your community than a hug, than the virtual hugs, than the virtual agreements. And the virtual, okay, I agree, this is bad, this is hard, I'm here for you, no. Aquarius, you're going to show it. This really is a time for you to shine, Aquarius. This is a time for you to shine. The cards are reflecting that. It's very clear to me. Just going to pull one more card to clarify the Queen of Cups, and then you guys, I'm going to pull a crystal card, and then we'll be done for the reading. And the Ace of Swords. Yes, absolutely. Seriously, that's amazing, because this is the air energy of cool logic, smart decisions. This is a brand new intellectual or crown chakra download that you're going to be able to transfer to your community, okay? And it's going to be exactly a new start and a new way of thinking. A new way of thinking is what Aquarius is all about. That's what Aquarius has been trying to work toward for so long. That's Aquarius energy, okay? It's really not about who's right or who's wrong. The establishment, our establishments, our organizations, those things that kind of put those guidelines out there for us, they're good, but they're not working right now, okay? Emotional support isn't necessarily what it used to be, okay? Emotional support is going to manifest itself in a different way. This is a new way of thinking, a new way of being. This is what you need to bring to your community, okay? Let yourself be weird, okay? Let yourself be that. How about this? And I see it like this. Take the risk of being disconnected with your community. And by disconnecting yourself from the community, take the risk of being rejected. Take that risk, Aquarius. Because you're so freaking cool that at the end of the day, you're going to bounce right back because you're an Aquarius. Rejection is not going to literally make your whole house crumble and fall apart. No. It doesn't have to be black or white. Nothing ever does, okay? You're the one to remind people of that. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. This time, Aquarius, people are going to find comfort in what they don't know, what they're not used to, because we can no longer find comfort in what we're used to. I mean, oh my gosh, this whole reading I could apply to politics, and I'm so not going to. This is not about politics, but this is about community. This whole series is going to be about community, because Aquarius is about community. Aquarius is about what's best for everyone, not just the one, okay? Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm going to pull a crystal card from the stone deck, and this is a crystal that's going to be beneficial to you during this period of time of the new moon cycle, okay? If you don't have one, that's fine. And I'm not going to do a crystal disclaimer, for goodness sakes. If you don't, I'm just not doing disclaimers today. Thank you. It's very Aquarius of me. Just suck it up. If you don't like it, move on. A card for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Thank you so much for your enlightenment this evening. I'm loving this reading. I am. It's just like I really want to hang out with y'all. There's a bunch of weirdos. And what do we have for beautiful Aquarius? We have, we got two, so we'll take them. We have, I can't see, rose quartz. You know what? This makes sense, because guess what? You may not be feeling the love, okay? You may not feel it, or you may not be able to express it in a way that people understand at this time. But your actions, your words, and the things that you do come from a place of love, Aquarius. That's the thing. What is the other stone that we have from you? Ooh, Danburite. So nice. Okay. These are really beautiful stones. Let me take a look at them. Rose quartz is very common. You should be able to get them pretty much anywhere. Danburite is a little more difficult. I might have some, but let me take a look here. Rose quartz, what it is. Rose quartz is love in rock form. Who needs it? The overly self-critical, sentient, spiritual beings who love deeply, those in the healing arts, or those who want to be. In spaces you want, where to put it? In spaces you want to zone safe and sacred, held with both hands to your heart with the utmost loving kindness. When to use it? When you feel like you always have to be the one to have it all figured out, to work the hardest, to hold it all together for everyone else. Rose quartz gives us a pink cashmere covered platform to be soft, sweet, and open to spirit. Take care of your heart. Well, okay. There you go, Aquarius. There you go. Moving on to Danburite. I don't really feel like I need to expand on that. Danburite, what it is. Like the beta blockers in Grandma's medicine cabinet, Danburite's twinkling, effervescent energy takes the edge off with its serious feel-good vibes. Who needs it? Emos, goths, buttoned-up white-collar stress cases. I like these cards. I like when they take themselves a little bit not too new agey serious. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. Where to put it? Wherever you want to do some elevated thinking, feeling, dreaming, and being. When to use it? When the daily grind has ground you into the pavement. When you feel like launching into space, but lack astronaut training. Vibing with Danburite can help divert your busy mind away from its pesky physics-ruled orientation. There's somewhere else out there. Flip on the high beams and explore. Turn on your electric Danburite bright lights, okay? Aquarius, listen, really, I just want you overall, do your thing. This is an Aquarius reading. I could have just been explaining an Aquarius vibe instead of the reading. It's all the same. It's all about you, do you, okay? I know some of you have been, have heard about the whole, the new age of Aquarius, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. I do think that is happening. I do feel that energy. I feel like it's slow moving. It's not like we're going to all wake up and, be enlightened and start talking to, our alien neighbors that whatever have been there all along or whatever it is. I don't even know. All I'm saying, you guys, is, maybe all the awkwardness and all the feeling of disconnect, maybe all the feeling of loneliness, because people don't understand that you really do feel very, very deeply. Your emotions run very, very deep. You just don't understand and don't see a need to express them. In fact, expressing emotions is a bit of an energy drain on you right now. Look, you're not the only one that feels that way. And it's not just your fellow Aquarians. It is a societal shift that's happening, and it is exciting. I absolutely love you guys. If you're here and if you made it all the way through the end of the reading, do me a favor, hit like on this video, because it makes a difference about whether this video can be seen by others. Huge difference. I'm fighting the big algorithm machine, Aquarius. Also, if you're interested in personal readings, I am doing personal readings Zoom, where I will we'll have a Zoom meeting set up. I also do video readings and just written readings as well. Just check out my shop. It's etsy.com/shop/Moonlit Vision Studio. And that link will be in the description box below. Share with your friends. I love you guys. Do your thing. Tell me how you feel about this. Tell me how this applies. And overall, just tell me about your ideas. All right? I love you guys. Weird little alien Aquarians. I love y'all. Bye.